If you want to use Facebook ads to generate leads at scale for your home service business, you need ads that interrupt the pattern and capture the attention of your ideal customers. Your company might deliver incredible service, you might have an incredible offer, but if the customer never gets in your funnel in the first place to discover that, it doesn't really matter. So in this video, I'm going to show you 7 pattern interruption techniques that you can use with your meta ads to get more leads. Let's dive in. Number 1 is to feature people in your ads. For one of the roofing companies that we worked with, their best performing ad was just a picture of a couple guys working on a roof. And a go-to stock photo that we used for years to get leads for kitchen remodels was just a simple picture of a couple guys installing cabinets. And in some cases, that stock photo of a couple guys working on a kitchen performed better than the project photos that our clients supplied to us. People are so used to seeing ads that look like ads. So there's a good chance if you just have a picture with some people in it, it's gonna perform well. Number 2 is to capture attention with extreme authenticity. Every ad out there for a home service company is about how great the home service company is. We've been in business for X amount of years, we offer this warranty, we do this, that, and the other. But if you talk to people like they're human and say, hey, this is our slow season, we're looking for more work, I really don't want to do this, but we're offering X amount off, you might be surprised at how much attention and how many leads that can generate for you. This can be especially powerful for smaller businesses who are just getting started, because you can throw up an ad and say, hey, I'm just getting started. This is where I live. This is the town I operate in, and I'm looking for more work so I can make a good name for myself, and I would love to earn your business. Number 3 is to capture attention with emojis. Using emojis at the beginning of your ad, especially with the color red in them, can just automatically cause the eye to move in that direction, pointing it towards the start of your headline and to get people to actually read your ad. It's just basic neuroscience and it seems to work. Number 4 is to capture attention with extreme relevancy. Now, if I see an ad that says, hey, homeowners in Pennsylvania, it might not feel super relevant to me. But if I see an ad that says, hey, homeowners who have an old HVAC system who live in Enola, we're looking for more customers. To me, when I see that homeowners that live in Enola that have an old HVAC system, it's gonna feel super relevant, and so I'm gonna be a lot more likely to click on that ad. Obviously, talking to homeowners who live in a certain town who have old HVAC systems isn't some big selling point for your business. But that extreme relevancy is about making a little bell in the customer's mind go off that says, hey, this is relevant to me. That way they actually stop, they read your ad, and then they see what the value is of going with your business. Number 5 is to capture attention with financial offers. People don't particularly enjoy spending money to repair their HVAC system or spending money to repair their roof. It's just something they gotta do. So what's appealing to homeowners is to be able to spend as little money as possible on those things, or at least to stretch out the payments so they don't have to spend a bunch of upfront cash on it. For HVAC specifically, we find that low monthly payment offers, 0% APR offers, and tune-up offers work very well. Again, triggers that immediate emotional response in someone's brain, gets them to stop scrolling, and then gets them to reach out to you. Number 6 is to capture attention with benefit offers. If your company has a really good unique selling point and you can put it in a concise and emotionally triggering way, that can be a really powerful tool to get attention on your ads. For example, a while back we started working with a new remodeling company based out of New Jersey. At that time, all the other custom remodelers in their local market were booked out months. But since they had just started, they had immediate availability to take on new customers right away. So all we had to do was communicate that clearly and concisely in the ad, and it ended up working extremely well. Now, if you're gonna go this route, it has to be something people actually really care about. That's going to create an immediate emotional response, and it has to be something that they're not used to seeing. Number 7 is to capture attention with creative graphics. If you need some other way to stand out, you can use ads with a really unique creative concept. For example, one ad we did for an HVAC company was in the spring, and we were talking about the incoming heat wave of summer. So in the ad graphic, it showed an egg frying on a sidewalk. If you have a reasonably good imagination, you could also use AI image generation to make some really funny or interesting concept. If your company mascot is a dog, maybe you could use AI to make a picture of a dog working on an HVAC system or something like that. It's kind of weird and your brain can't really process it, so your brain kind of just wants you to stop scrolling so it can figure out what on earth is going on. Now, if you do go the route of AI image generation, you also don't want to do anything that's too extreme or it's going to invoke too much of a negative feeling, like really shocking or really just uncomfortable, because if you do that, you're hurting your brand, and people might initially grab their attention, but they might just not want to do business with you. That's all I got. If you learned something from this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.